Today we have a special pair of sneakers, and it is the Puma MB1. I literally just came from the store at Champ Sports going to pick these up because I was not sure what the stock was going to be on it, and I really didn't want to do the whole ship to me thing, so I didn't want to do the whole buying it online and whatnot. So I went ahead and copped it in person, and I am so happy that I did. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll footage. What is it? Oh, what is that? Oh, your boy turned 25. That ain't nothing. Bam! As you can see, we have the MB1 Pumas. Man, I am a huge fan of this colorway, and I know that it is a fairly simple colorway, but I just love seeing this being an all black colorway, and on top of that it has like a few different hints of kind of like this holographic kind of purple slash teal kind of color, and I'm a huge fan of it. Now, as many people know on this channel that follow me, I love the MB1, and the reason for that is it's a mid. Not only that, the first colorway that came out with this was the all red one. I still have that in my collection, and I love it. And I can't get enough of the MB collection. There's a few colorways that I wasn't as lucky to be able to get, but this all black iridescent dream colorway is probably coming up on one of my favorites. As you can see on the side, we have a whole bunch of black over here. I think one of my favorite parts of this whole sneaker has to be these X's here on the side, which kind of makes me feel like, you know, it's like that Jordan brand kind of thing where it's like band with all the X's on it. And then you of course have the Puma swoosh going on right there on the toe box, and at the very top of it, it says "not from here," and of course the MB1 logo and saying one of one. Now, in the previous video that I made about this, I said they haven't really made a black silhouette, but in reality they made one that was fairly similar to this, with the teal going on with this kind of flower pattern going right here. And I was not the biggest fan of that, just because like the teal colorway was like whatever to me, because it matches the Charlotte Hornets, which it makes sense to because that's the team that he's on. But the more black the better is what I think on this sneaker. And I do wish that they just completely blacked it out with all the swoosh and all the lettering and all the logos. I really wish that they had complete blackout on these, but I'm still satisfied with how this silhouette came out, and I'm very excited to have this in my collection, because the red ones I did not wear as much, because I just love having that first edition of that sneaker and kind of keep it in good condition. But at the end of the day, it is a good hoop shoe. I did make a review about that and playing in them, and I was a huge fan of them, and it's just going to always stay in my collection. And I think the same thing is going to be with these all black ones, but these ones I actually think I'll beat up, and not only beat up and hoop in, it's going to be more of an everyday sneaker that I can actually wear to like work and more casually, just because it's something that I could wear with a lot more stuff. The red colorway, on the other hand, was kind of like a, you know, you wear it when you have red, or you just want to be very flashy. And like I said, when I did the review on that one, I really like it because it breaks necks on the court, because the people, like I always say, are more focused on your sneakers when they have these bright colors than you as the player, which gives you a little bit of an advantage when being out on the court, or at least that's kind of like what I got in my mental when I'm playing basketball. I know it's silly, but some people would agree with me on that situation. But this colorway, like I said, it's fairly simple. I'm excited to have this in my collection, and it's just an everyday sneaker. And like I said in the previous video also, it's like a black Air Force, and it looks a lot more tough, you know, and it's like you're there for business and nothing else. You're there to hoop and nothing else. So like I said, I'm a huge fan of the MB1s, and I can't wait to see what different iterations come of this. They've already got lows, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have a whole nother silhouette coming up here in the next season, or possibly the season after that, because you should be dropping at least a new silhouette a year, just like every other hooper or basketball player from the NBA does. And, you know, if they want to keep the train over at Puma Hoops going, they got to keep on going with stuff like this. I mean, the collaborations with like Rick and Morty was another good one. I really like that colorway. And then the fact that they do all red and all purple, those really good colorways that like pop and really bring the attention to it. So I really think Puma Hoops is going in the right direction, and I really have been seeing the improvement that they've had in their hoop shoes. And not only that, the fact that they're in an affordable state right now with $125 at retail is not too bad. And man, I can't get enough of like what Puma's been doing recently. And you know, one of the biggest things for me is like presentation. I mean, look at that. I do think that I like the red one a little bit better when it comes to the packaging here, because this just looks like there's a whole bunch of black, and it's, you know, so you're staring into an abyss here, and you know, you don't really get much information from here. But at the end of the day, the box all around is just probably one of my favorite things outside of the sneaker itself. Because his presentation is like beautiful on this one. But yeah, if you can try to get your hands on these, I definitely would. And for all the people out there wondering what it's like for sizing, I definitely would say go true to size on these. For me personally, I like having a little bit of room here at the toe, just because I hate jamming my toe when I'm playing basketball. It's the most painful thing ever. So if you can get these in true to size, but all those people that like it a lot more snug, you know, go half size down. But I really, really love these sneakers, and I cannot wait to bust these out on the court. And man, it's a good birthday present. So go down in the comments below and say happy birthday to Jolo2TV if you feel like you want to. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and please be sure to share. Jolo2TV out.